Jaden, I'm wondering if you could walk through the two plays in overtime. First, how much have you thrown the ball in your history, and have you worked on that play? And second, walk us through that last touchdown with Peyton, because it feels like that's a play we've seen a lot from you guys.
Pretty much. I've thrown the ball growing up, you know what I'm saying? And, in practice, we just executed the play multiple times. The funny thing is we couldn't really get it to work in practice. So, he called it a game, and we had to execute it pretty much. So he made a play. That's what Keon do. He go up, he make grabs, he made great catches, and, he made the play. And on the last drive, we had a different play checked, actually, and then, we dissected defense and everything like that, checked into a different play. Then, after that, you just got to make a play.
Keon, there was a point on the sideline where you and Peyton were playing soft toss, and then I saw Coach Hawk walk up to Peyton. Was that just kind of you guys trying to get on the same page at that point in the game where maybe you weren't earlier in the game?
What you talking about?
There was a point on the sidelines coming out in the second half where you and Peyton were playing soft toss to each other on the sidelines, and then Coach Hawk came up and talked to Peyton in his ear, and I was wondering if that had anything to do with you two maybe getting on the same page where you weren't on the same page earlier in the game.
I don't think we weren't on the same page in the first half. It was just different things were working, but coming out the half, we were just, getting catches in with the wind, because the wind was blowing kind of crazy. Half an inch could make a difference between the catch and the miss. So we just was getting, getting some routine catches in.
This for both of you guys, just with the way things have been going with the 4-game losing streak, to come out not only just to win a game and end that, but to be able to make big plays late, to see your teammates on defense get stops. What did it feel like to have a game like that today, considering how things were going?
Obviously things have been tough this year, but I think you guys can see that, like, we're a team that actually care. Like, we try, we fight our hardest to, go out there and, make plays when we can, stuff like that. Not everything goes your way all the time, but, we just, we never lost confidence in each other. We never, separated as a group. We stuck together, kept working hard in practice, executing our plays and stuff like that, and, things just came together today, so.
You set it up.
Yep.
You set it up.
Right here in front.
Question for either one of you. With Jalen Berger obviously playing his former team, did you see any difference in him this week in terms of preparation or just energy, during practice or in the game?
If you ask me, I think he just looked at it as another game on our schedule. You know what I'm saying? Every game you got to respect every opponent and stuff like that. So, I didn't really see much of a difference, honestly, but he did have a lot of fire coming to this game. He got in the end zone. You could see his emotion, as he got in the end zone and stuff like that. So that definitely showed out on the field today.
But deep down, we knew he wanted to beat his former team, and have a good performance. So we just got by that boy's side and told him we was going to get the dub for him.
Yep.
This is for both you guys. Obviously, the defense struggled during the losing streak, but with them getting all those punts and 3 and outs, how much confidence does that give you guys on the other side of the ball when you see them getting stops and they give it right back to you guys?
Like I said, it's complementary football. Like offense, defense, special team, everything works together. When we make plays on either side of the ball, special teams, that sparks energy within the whole team. So anytime anybody makes a play, when we make plays, I know that sparks the defense. So it all comes in hand with everybody.
Keon, what's the difference in catching a ball from a quarterback and from Jaden, who thinks he's a quarterback? And Jaden, do you think you're ever going to get a punt return for a touchdown? I don't know what happened on that play. Did you see what it was?
Where Keon was?
No, what happened on your punt return?
No, I seen it. It was the beginning. I think I seen it to the left a little bit. I think the call was a little, I don't think it was a great call, but it was a little iffy. But, you know what I'm saying, they gonna learn to stop kicking to me at one point. So if they gonna keep kicking to me, I'm just gonna keep returning it.
That's
So
what we want them to kick it
please
to you.
keep kicking it.
And what about the backup quarterback?
Man, it ain't no difference, to be honest. I
That-
mean, he threw a good spiral. Just go up there and get the ball. It don't make a difference.
That wasn't a great ball, but he made a play. We got playmakers, so.
Yeah, I told him, look, you roll out, just let
He
it go.
said just throw it. I was like, all right,
don't
I'ma
throw
just
it out of
I
bounds.
trust you.
Just
It's
throw
all-
it up somewhere. Just let it go.
It's all about trust at the end of the day. So
One final one here, Steven. Keon, for you, both your touchdowns that you were sort of had to leap, use your physical abilities to get up over the guy. I'm just wondering, like when the ball's in the air, what's sort of your mindset? What are you thinking? What are you seeing in plays like that where it's kind of a jump ball? You know, gotta.
hold on, I
box the
got
guy
something.
up?
Have y'all ever seen him play basketball?
A couple times.
I mean, that shows it all right there. To be honest.
I got one for you, Keon. When the ball's in the air, you got to box the guy out. Like, what's that process?
I don't really imagine. I just imagine me in the open facilities, me and Peyton just throwing the ball. I play those plays like out in my head the night before the games, just imagining me going up and get the ball. So when the ball's in there, I don't really see anything. See the crowd, see the player, see the defender. I just see the ball and just me going to get it, try to make it 100%.
Jaden, now that you've sort of been in Peyton's shoes, do you sort of understand what he's seen and what he's believing when he just chucks one up to Keon? Now that you've kind of, you know, the belief in that if he's one-on-one, that he's probably going to win that play. Do you sort of understand
Can you
that?
repeat that one more time?
Yeah, like do you understand a little bit like what Peyton's seeing if he sees Keon one-on-one downfield, that same trust that he'll make that play? Do you sort of understand that now as a guy who's throwing the ball to him?
Oh yeah, I think that trust is throughout the whole core. You know what I'm saying? You see him throw balls up to him, you see him throw balls up to me. I mean, at the end of the day, how we look at it as receivers, like he said, like it's just me and the ball. You know what I'm saying? You got to block out everything else, and you got to focus on the target, and that's how you make plays.